Alright, so I'm going to make this video and upload this one instead of one I took last week. I made a video last week before we started spreading manure, and it's a little outdated, but anyway, just basically what this is a little update, pretty much. This is actually the first day in 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. We've seen sunshine. You got dark clouds over there, but this is the first day we've seen sunshine in 3 days. So yeah, we've gotten over 2 inches of rain over these past 3 days, and it's probably a couple weeks late, if you ask me. But if we'd gotten it 2 to 3 weeks ago, that would have been better instead of right now. But oh well, can't do anything about it. But basically, what's been going on? Nothing. I've been mowing grass, and we spread the manure. There's 6310. Haven't done any bush hogging. We still need to put the round baler up. Get it cleaned off and put it up. Put the loader back on the 6420. There's something. We actually had to do that for a bad reason. We lost a cow and a calf. It died up there at our fall herd. I don't know what happened personally, because I wasn't up there. But from what I've heard and what my uncle told me, was that the cow was on the hillside in a corner, and it rolled over and got its legs caught on the American wire fence, and it was upside down, and blood went to its head and killed it. Well, it gave birth to a calf. The calf hadn't been licked off yet. It died too, so there's that. There's another loss, but I mean, that's one of those freak incidents that you never would have thought would have happened. That's all I can say about that. So that happened. Spread manure, got it cleaned up. The lot is ready to go for calves. Only thing we got to make some shade. We got to make some shade for that lot, because it don't have any shade for the calves. Our neighbor back here's got some old tobacco pipe wagons that he ain't using, so we're going to take them and take probably 2 of them and throw some tarps over them and make them a little shade area in that little lot. Just for a week and a half to 2 weeks, we keep them in the lot, and then the calves will go out into the pasture, and then we can just take them down. But the lot's ready to go. We just got to get it somewhat dry enough, somewhat solid, and a little bit warmer. I mean, geez, it's only 65 degrees outside today. I mean, it feels great, yeah, but I mean, it just wasn't expecting it. That's what it was. But it's been in the 50s the past 2 days because of the clouds. But I'll walk down here too. So that's been going on. We haven't done any harvesting. Last thing we harvested was that 5 acres of soybeans on that hay field, and it got a little over 300 bushel. A little over 300 bushel off of it, so that did pretty daggone good. It was that averaged 50 to 60 bushels. That's the corn header wagon. We got done picking corn, as you can tell. Excuse me, had some steak. Combine's still sitting there. We had to fix this tire on this gravity wagon. When we pulled it out from down there in the bottom, this tire right here was flat, so we took it off and went and got it fixed. That's the wagon that had the ear corn on it. The last of the year corn. Oh, here's something. When we did the last of the hay, we ran out of barn room, so we had to store some hay down here in the garden. Go down here and count how many rolls there is. It was third cutting hay. It's good third cutting hay is what it was. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh gosh, I found some mud. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 in this. There's 15. And there's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 22 bales left. We've fed a couple of these bales, and there was more, so hence why the hay wagons are there. So yeah. Well, also, we're going to start putting equipment away here when it stables up. This thing. It's still bent. Remember back in an earlier video, I found that when I was raking hay, and that's what it'll cause. It gets stuck there. So I don't know. I feel like this freaking, I don't know why. Excuse the wind. Maybe it's not bending. Okay, it probably ain't. Or it might be. I don't know. I can't really tell. But I'll walk over here. I don't know. It might just be an optical illusion to me, but I don't know. This thing is also 7 years old. 6, 7 years old, so I don't know. And we had trouble with the coon spreader, as you probably would have seen in the manure spreader, spread manure video. Shear to shear bolt. Oddly enough, sheared the shear bolt, repaired it, hauled 3 loads without any problem. Then on the 4th load, I turned it on. The floor wasn't moving. So I got out, shut it off, and looked on it. Shear bolt wasn't sheared. Chain wasn't off. The floor wasn't moving. So went around to the front, pulled the rope to reset it, and it worked. So me and my uncle don't know about that thing. Well, first off, they didn't grease anything on it. We noticed. We probably should have done that, but for 5 loads, get it done, get it over with. But oh well, I mean, whatever. This thing, this 630F Hydroflex, my uncle repaired some of these bearings, I think. No, they're not bearings. What are those things? I don't know. You replace some of these joints on the reel. Before we started, we had to replace a couple of the fingers right there, and had to put a pin in. There's pins. Here, I'll walk around. This is going through an explaining video I didn't plan on doing, but oh well. I get my lovely voice. You remove this, you can look inside, and there's pins that hold these things in place. Well, one of them didn't have a pin in them. Luckily, we keep a stock of combine and grain handling parts. We just put one of the pins in and had to replace a couple of them fingers. got that done, and yeah, that was a week and a half ago, I think. So we're ready to roll. I mean, we are ready to go with combining. It's just it's just gotta get dry enough. Know some guys around here that shelled corn before we got rain. But oh well. Here's a look at the combine, just in case you're wondering. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I mean, I'll keep y'all informed, but we ain't really doing anything, so we'll just see what happens.